Right, hello guys. I apologise for that. That was a bit of a mishap. I've had a couple of them this morning. But here is your preview here is your Sunday morning preview for Liverpool, Burnley versus Liverpool. To my right there, we do have, it'll be to your left I think, but it could be to your right. I think it is to your right. To your right, we have my predicted XI to play Burnley. We are away at Turf Moor this Sunday afternoon. I can't wait for the game. Donning the new third shirt. Oh, doesn't it look beautiful? Let's just talk about this first before we do any preview. This crest, we had to bring this back. I just feel like this shirt, it should be a crime if you don't have this shirt in long sleeves. It's a game changer. Look at that. Like, shall I stand up? It looks amazing in long sleeves. I can't even begin to tell you. I spent £244 on the. I've got the whole kit, by the way. It's not just the shirt. On the back, got Verts. I couldn't go without getting Verts on the back. But today we are going to be doing a live preview. We do this every weekend now for Burnley versus Liverpool. I can't wait for this game. It's Sunday morning football. 2 o'clock kickoff. In my opinion, that's a bit of an early one. I think that's an early one. But, yeah, Liverpool, please just make this win a comfortable one. I can't go through another game where we have a stressful game. A bad performance and a stressful game. Last time around, we played Arsenal. We beat them 1-0. But that was because of a lucky free kick, in my opinion. Second half, we played better than we did first. I'm not going to disagree with that. But Burnley played decently against Man United. They did lose 3-2. But I think they got a tiny bit robbed. I do think they got a bit robbed. That penalty was given against them. I don't think it was a penalty, in my opinion. I don't think it was a penalty. I think it was Ahmad who won them the penalty, and I think Ahmad dived a bit. I'm sorry, by the way, if there's a bit of that coming off the sound. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I could change the volume. That might do it. Yeah, okay, I think we're good now. So I think if we play poorly against Burnley, like we have been doing against Newcastle, Bournemouth, and Arsenal, like Arsenal beat Forest 3-0 yesterday. If that had been a different day, if that had been us, we could have been hammered. I think we've got to be better at the back. We still got to be better at the back. Fucking United had a better game. It feels like ages ago, that game now. Because there's been an international break. It feels like yonks ago. But I think we'll play Canate. Now, I'm going to go on to Isak in a bit. Whether I think he'll start or not. You probably know my answer to that one. It's everyone else's answer. But I genuinely... So, if we play badly today, just don't give me a stressful performance, Liverpool. Please don't give me a stressful performance, because I can't deal with it. We've had too many of those over the past 3 or 4 weeks. We played alright in the second half against Arsenal, but in the first half we were dreadful, in my opinion. And I think we played really well in the second half. Kirk's probably had a man of the match performance, so hopefully he can do that again today against Burnley. But first half we were poor against Arsenal. Whole game we were poor against Newcastle, and then we were poor against Bournemouth. Something has to change. Could it change today? Could it be this kit? Nah. But yeah, we have to play well against Burnley. We have to get 3 points. And that's what we're aiming for. Now, I think there's obviously been fitness concerns around the squad lately. Connor Bradley's just come back from injury. Is he injured again? He could be injured again, to be honest. I'm just going to check that. Sorry, I should have written an injury list down, but I can just get it off live scores. So our injury list is Curtis Jones, Jeremy Frimpong, and Stefan Bajcetic. So, yeah, Frimpong should be back soon. It is hamstring strain that he does have. But, yeah, Frimpong, I think, when he comes back, the defence will be more clued up. But, obviously, there's been talks of Konate going to Real Madrid, and there's that thing in the international break where apparently Kylian Mbappe, I don't know if it was a joke or not, Ibu said it was a joke, that Konate had been calling him every 2 hours. Yeah, stop that. Just don't, we've had to deal. It's not a joke to Liverpool fans, because we've had this happen before, obviously, with Trent in the past, who will come to Anfield again in a couple of weeks' time. I can't wait for that. But we've had this before. It's not a new thing to us Liverpool fans. We've had this before where a player has wanted to leave and they've run their contract down, like Trent, and it's not nice. So if he's got Madrid in his head and that's why he's not playing well, then he just needs to tell the boss and we can let him go to Madrid in January. But what I'm not having for the whole season again is a player wanting to go to Real Madrid, playing poorly, and then getting what he wants at the end of it. That's not what I want. If you're going to be playing badly, I want Giovanni Leone playing. Ibu, seriously, bro. If you're going to be playing badly, I want Leone playing, and that's my opinion. I don't think Leone's ready to play in big Premier League games yet. It's the 4th game of the season. And, I think we've got off lightly. We're playing Burnley after the international break, obviously. History could come back to bite us. Last season, if you remember, we did have a bad performance against Forest after the international break. First game after the international break. And we lost 1-0. Callum Hudson-Odoi scored the goal. We played poorly. At times, Turf Moor can be a tough place to go to. The ground you least expect to be a tough place are tough places. Now, I'm going to go on, we're not going to go into the team selection that I've picked just yet, even though you can see it on the right side of the screen. We're going to go into that in a bit. We're going to focus on the game for the minute. I think maybe you change where Szoboszlai plays, because he's been playing really, really well at right back. Considering he's not a right back, he is so versatile, it is unbelievable. Honestly, God forbid, and touch, this isn't wood, I don't even know what material this desk is, to be honest, but we're touching it anyway. God forbid that both, you'd have Marmanashvili, Pesci and Woodman anyway. And God forbid Alisson got injured. If Arna asked Dom to play goalkeeper, he would play goalkeeper. No doubt in my mind that he would play goalkeeper. Because he can play anywhere. He can play central defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, left wing back, right back, left winger. He can play anywhere. Striker, out and out number 9. He can play any position. But I think right back should maybe be where he plays for the next few games. Because I just don't think you can drop any of our midfielders. Wirtz looks really good. He scored an excellent free kick against, I forget who it was, Northern Ireland in the international break. Fabulous free kick. He's going to be really good for us. He was really good against Arsenal, in my opinion. I can't wait to see him play today. And yeah, I think he's going to be sensational for us this season. He just needs to get used to the league, which might take a bit longer than we first hoped. But as I've said, I'm backing him. I don't know why I'm tapping the badge, because that's not Florian Wirtz, but Wirtz is my guy, and I'm going to back him. Like Liverpool fans should be. He's just signed from a new league, a league that's very It's not competitive in the slightest, let's be honest. Bayern win it almost every season, and if they don't win it, it's bloody like, I don't know, who plays in the Bundesliga? Hoffenheim or Freiburg. I don't even know if Freiburg even play in the Bundesliga. I don't know if they even got relegated. I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm fully expecting Arne to. I don't think you can drop Szoboszlai at the minute, can you? You can't drop Szoboszlai. You cannot. You can't drop Szoboszlai. You can't do that. Because it's like, at the minute, he's just one goal of the month. And yeah, you can't drop him. Arguably, he's been our player of the month. Can someone tell me how Jack Grealish got player of the month? Ekitike scored in our first 2 games of the season, yeah? Maybe Jack Grealish did deserve it. But, there wasn't a great selection there. Haaland was on there and he scored about 3 goals. Yeah. He scored a goal in the Wolves game. He scored in 2 games this season. He scored 3 goals this season so far. But yeah, I am fully expecting Dom to play in that sort of like right back position again like he was in the last 3 games. But I think he plays really well there. And until Jay Pezza comes back, that is my nickname for Jeremy Frimpong. Don't ask me, I don't know why. I think that he should play at right back because I think he's really good at right back. But if we've got Connor Bradley available, I do rate him. And if we've got him available, then maybe we should play him and play Dom in his normal midfielder position. But I think that we're going to have a good performance today. I said that last game, but yeah, it wasn't the greatest performance. Let's be completely honest here. It wasn't the greatest performance. I think it's Burnley today. You don't have to do a lot to beat Burnley unless you're Manchester United. But let's be honest, those words could come back to bite me in the rectum area. Like, you just don't have to do a lot to beat Burnley though, do you? You have to have a couple of shots at target. I mean, they've got Martin Dubravka in goal. There's about 53. Like, come on. They've got... I don't even know. Like, this is... So, the possible lineup. They've got Kyle Walker in their defence. They've got Kyle Walker playing at right back. Right back. They've got Kyle Walker playing at bloody right back. Like, he went from one of the fastest players in the league to being one of the slowest. With some players, when your pace runs out, you've got nothing. And we've seen that with a few players. Like Adama Traore, he's just a pace merchant. He's very average. He's a very average footballer. He was alright at Wolves, but that was just because he put Johnson's baby oil. Like, spread baby oil on him every game. He just had Johnson's baby oil on him. I don't know why I keep saying that really weird. Baby oil, what's that? He just had Johnson's baby oil on him all the time. And he was just a really pacey player. Like, this is what I mean. Like, Luis Diaz, he's really annoyed me, by the way. Really annoyed me. Wanting to move to City. Like, you don't even think that if you're playing for Liverpool, in my opinion. But wanting to move to City while you're playing for Liverpool, nah, that's unforgivable. That is so unforgivable. But it's the same with him. He had good pace, good skill, but never really had any finishing products. His end product sometimes was awful. Like, very good player, don't get me wrong, but we maybe are missing the type of player like him. But he just never really had any end product. He'd get down the left wing. Do a few tricks, do a few step overs, do a few of them, and then just not do anything with it. It'd either get, defended. It's one of three things: defended, blocked, or it'd go out for a goal kick. He just never, that could be a hot take, but he just never really ditto on the ball. He scored a few amazing goals, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying he wasn't a great player, but his end product just wasn't there sometimes, and I think that's what some Liverpool fans got annoyed at him about. He would just run, and then not do anything with the ball, and that's, where we were defeated at times. With Diaz, had he have had more end product and had his conversion rate have been better, we would have got so much more goals out of him. But because he just ran and did skills and did step overs and cut in and out, cut in and then shoot, sometimes it just wouldn't work. Sometimes it would. Then that game against Leverkusen last season, he was our best player. At times last season, he was our best player, but you remember there was a time last season where he started the season off really, really well, yeah? He started it off really, really well. Really well. He'd scored 3 goals in 3 games. Or 3 goals in 2 games. And then he just went off the gas massively for 4 or 5 games, possibly more. And it was so strange. I remember the next goal he scored, it was against Wolves or something, after we'd won the league, but I don't know if he scored in that Spurs game where we beat him 5-1, but towards the end of the season he was shocking. Towards the end of the season he was shocking. He scored in that 2-2 draw against Arsenal at Anfield. But that was about the only goal he scored towards the end of the season. And to be fair, at times, I didn't rate Diaz. I didn't rate him at times. At times, I thought he was really good, and then at other times, I thought he was shocking. But yeah, I thought he was terrible at times. In 5 to 6 minutes' time, I'm going to go through my predicted XI. But yeah, I just think that Gakpo, I think he's been scapegoated too much already. He's our player. Back him. I think he's one of our best players. I think he's so underrated. And I think the fans don't appreciate what they've got with Gakpo. I do, don't worry, Cody. I think he's a really good player. And maybe he just doesn't show it in big games, but he's really, really good. He is really, really good. He got, I think it was it 2 goals? No, he scored 1 goal, and I think he got an assist in the Bournemouth game at the start of the season. At the very start of the season. But he's an amazing player, in my opinion. I rate him so highly, and I just don't think some Liverpool fans appreciate what we've got with Gakpo. I think he's a great footballer, and yeah, I think he can cut in really well from the right flank and then just put Okela in. He's one of our best players, in my opinion, and if he'd gone to Bayern Munich in the summer, I would have been gutted. Because there was links at the time that he could have been shipped off to Bayern, but yeah, he wasn't, and that's good. I'm just gonna see our last 5 meetings with Burnley, see how they've played out. I should have written a list down, to be honest. Is there one here? Yeah. So here it is. 10th of February 2024, Liverpool beat Burnley 3-1. 26th of December 2023, Liverpool beat Burnley 2-0. 13th of February 2022, Liverpool beat Burnley 1-0 away. 21st of August 2021, Liverpool beat Burnley 2-0. And then on the 19th of May 2021, Liverpool beat Burnley 3-0. So there's a big theme going on there. And it's all Liverpool wins. Will we be able to continue that today? probably, and I'm expecting a big result today. I'm not saying 4 or 5-0 because Burnley aren't that bad. I'm expecting probably 3. 3 up, maybe 4-0. We managed to beat Bournemouth 4-2 on the first game of the season, so anything could happen. But yeah, I think that we will beat Burnley by a big margin today. I think we're going to beat them handsomely. I think it will be 4-0. Going to go 4-0. I know I said we're not going to beat them by 4 or 5-0, but I think we will probably beat Burnley 4-0 today. I'm going to go with a 4-0 prediction. Maybe 4-1, but I think it'll be 4-0. I think don't think it'll take a lot for us to beat Burnley today. Now we're going to go on to my predicted XI for this game. So in goalkeeper, you can't go with anyone else. It's Alisson Becker. You just can't go with anyone else. He's saved us many times already this season. It's been 4 games. Well, no, not even 4 games. It's been 3 games, and he's saved us quite a lot of times already. He's saved us in the game against Newcastle. He saved our bacon quite a lot in the Arsenal game. So, yeah, I think that he's going to be sensational again today. He's going to have a great game, and he's going to start again for Liverpool. You just can't have Alisson out of the team at the minute. He's arguably the best goalkeeper that we've ever had. I don't know about like the Ray Clemences of Liverpool and like the Tommy Lawrences. I don't know about them sort of players because I wasn't around to see those play. So yeah, I'm gonna say that Alisson Becker. You may disagree with that, old Liverpool fans, but I think Alisson Becker is arguably one, if not our best ever goalkeeper. Then at right back, I've gone with Connor Bradley. I think he just has to start playing at some point. With Jeremy Frimpong out injured, it just makes sense for him to start at right back today. And he's a great player, Connor Bradley is, and I just don't think we can not play him. He's a fantastic player. He's an established player in our team now. At times last season, he was great for us. Really good. And the way, I think I said this on the last preview, the way he's come through the academy, like his journey to the first team of Liverpool has been sensational. I remember when he played for Bolton, I think he played on loan for Bolton in the 22-23 season. I think he was one of their best players, if not their best. And I think he won like player of the season in the Championship or something like that. Crazy. And then he's starting games for Liverpool against teams like Man City and Chelsea. So yeah, Connor Bradley at right back. Then I've chosen Konate at centre back. After the last game, I think he'll be a bit better today. I mean, he was great last time out. Last game, he was sensational in my opinion, and will he continue to do that today? Hopefully, I hope he does. But yeah, Ibu Konate does start at right back for me today, and I think Arna will pick Ibu at right back. Centre back. Yeah, I think Arna will pick Konate at centre back, and I'm hoping Konate will have another great game today. Hoping he will. I'm hoping for a good performance, Ibu, today. Then he's the undroppable captain, leader, legend, Virgil van Dijk. There's no way you can't. There's no way you can't start him. You can't. You can't. It's not possible. He saved our bacon again quite a lot of times. It's worrying how many times I've said that sentence this preview, but he's such a good player. One, if not the best centre-back in world football right now. Like, there's not many people that come before him, in my opinion. There are not many people who come before him at all. I think Virgil van Dijk, he starts today. No, in fact, I know he starts today. He's such an important player to us, and I'm so glad he signed that contract in, what was it, like May, June? I think it was a bit before that. I think it was like April time, maybe. But yeah, there's no way we can't start Virg today. He has to start. Unless he has an injury, you have to start Van Dijk. Then at left back, we've got Milos Kerkez. I think he's going to have another good performance today. Sensational last time out. I think maybe he maybe had a rocket up his bum or something, up his arse, and maybe gone, right, I need to start playing better. I haven't played well the last 2 games. I need to play well today. He played really well on the Arsenal game, and I think he kept Noni Madueke out at all times in that game. I think he's going to have another really good performance today. I can just see a Milos Kerkez, masterclass coming in today. I think Milos Kerkez starts today at left back. I would have gone for Andy Robertson last week, but yeah, I think Kerkez, he starts today for Liverpool. I don't think Robertson will play in today's game. He could come off the bench, but I think Kerkez starts. Then in your midfield 3, we've got Dom Szoboszlai. It's impossible not to play him at the minute, but maybe he should start at right back. But I think he will start in midfield 3 if McAllister, I don't know if he's at full fitness yet. But if he isn't, Dom Szoboszlai should start in the midfield 3, and Conor Bradley goes to right back. But I think it's just impossible to drop Dom at the minute with the chances he creates. Just the versatility of this guy is crazy. As I said at the start of the preview, if Arna asked him to play right back, he'd play right back. If he asked him to play centre back, he'd play centre back. If we asked him to be the dinner lady for the week, he'd be the dinner lady for the week. You know what I mean? He's so versatile. And then, just even the free kick against Arsenal, that was a sensational free kick. That was amazing. Yeah, I think that Dom Szoboszlai does start in that sort of... I always forget what position he is. I can't lie. I do apologise. I think he's a defensive midfielder, but I could be completely wrong, to be honest. But I think he plays as a defensive midfielder. I think it's Grav who plays as a defensive midfielder. Sorry, I should have done research for this one. So Grav is a defensive midfielder, which means Dom is probably a attacking midfielder. It just says a midfielder here. So, yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai goes into that position, I think. And I think he starts. He definitely starts. He's undroppable at the minute. Then we have Florian Wirtz. My guy, he has to start today. He will come good in the Premier League. Maybe this is the game where he kicks on. He's just scored a fantastic free kick for Germany in the international break against Northern Ireland. And what's stopping him from scoring another banger today against Burnley, against Martin Dubravka? I don't even know who their manager is. Scott Parker, yeah. Yeah, I think that it's possible he could unlock himself today. I think after that goal he scored against Germany, that may have unlocked his confidence and could go on to have a masterclass. Then we've got Gravenberch, who's going to play on the left. I think, sometimes when we don't play him, we do miss him a lot. And I think that's maybe where we fall short sometimes in the midfield. But he's a fantastic player. There's no way you're getting away from that. Gravenberch has to start at least 30 games this season for Liverpool. But, we have to do a bit of rotation. I doubt we'll start against Southampton in the Cup, but I think he'll probably start against Atletico next week in the Champions League. Champions League already, that's mental. Doesn't seem 2 minutes since the last final. But yeah, Gravenberch starts today for me in that midfield 3. And then on the right wing, it's got to be Mo. It's Mo. There's just no way of dropping him. I don't think I've got to say any more than just that. He starts. There's just no way you can drop him, really, for me. I feel sorry for Fede because there's just no way you can drop Mo. There isn't. He's just Mo. Mo doing Mo things. But yeah, there's just not any way you can drop Mo, is there? Let's be honest there. But yeah, Mo starts on the right. Then up front, I've chosen Ekitike, basically the same team sheet as last time. Ekitike, I just feel like this is what I was going to go on to about Isak. I don't think Isak will play. Start. In fact, I know he won't start. He's not up to full fitness yet. Not had a proper pre-season. Only played 2 games so far, and that isn't the international break for Sweden. So everyone's saying he might start. Get your heads in check, because he won't start. There's no way on earth he's going to start. If he starts, I will rub my backside with sandpaper for a week, because there's just no way he's going to start, in my opinion. If he starts, then I'm just going to be sad. But yeah, and I think my backside will be very, very, very pain. It'll hurt quite a lot, is what I'm trying to say, if I rob. Let's just go on. Let's just move on. But yeah, I think Ekitike starts. Whether Isak comes off the bench or not, I'm not sure. But I think Isak probably might not even play today. But I don't think Ekitike will do a full 90. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But if he doesn't, I think he might play Isak, but we'll just have to see. Then on the left, I'm playing Cody Gakpo, and I think Arna will too. I think Arne Slot will be playing Cody Gakpo today, as I said. One of our most underrated players, and I don't think you can keep him out of the team. With, Rio Wengamoa, I think he's too young to be starting games, important games in the Premier League. Sensational player, sensational talent, but he's too young, and I think we still play Cody Gakpo in that position. And I think Arna will play Gakpo today in that sort of left wing position. Well, it is left wing. I think he will play him on the left again today, and I think that's what we will see. I mean, he could start McAllister in the midfield and put Szoboszlai right back, but I think that there is more or less what's going to happen today. Anyway, that was a great stream, in my opinion. I love that. We'll be back again on Tuesday evening for. Do we play on Tuesday evening, or is it Wednesday? We could be playing Tuesday, you know. No, we do play on Wednesday. Okay, cool. So yeah, we will be back with another one of these previews on Tuesday evening for the game against Atletico, and then we will be streaming from 7:45 again. So it will be Liverpool versus Atletico, 7:45 on Wednesday night. If you enjoyed that stream, you know what to do, and there will be a live stream today. Don't forget. If you know what to do, you can subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and I will see you lovely lot in the next one. Please take care of your beautiful selves, and as always, peace out. Oh, peace out.